Soul Brothers podcast presents.
Think about the first video game you ever played. I'm gonna let that simmer for a second. Not the graphics, not the console, but the feeling. You didn't care about how much it cost. You didn't care about updates. You didn't care about downloads, patches, or skins. You just pressed start. Now fast forward to today. Before you even play, you're asked to subscribe, upgrade, purchase, unlock, renew, and so on and so forth. And suddenly, the question isn't, yo, is this fun? But the question is, yo, is this worth it? Because gaming didn't just change, the price of entry did. And somewhere between play and profit, we stop asking, what are we really paying for? This is the cost of culture.
You are now listening to The Cost of Culture.
What's good, and welcome back to The Cost of Culture. I'm your host, Christopher Harrison, and this is the podcast where we break down the things we love, the things we consume, and the things we don't always realize we're paying for until the receipt hits different. And today, we are talking about gaming. Not just gaming as entertainment, but gaming as economy, identity, and one of my favorites personally, lifestyle. Because somewhere along the way, gaming stopped being something you did after school, and it became something that you had the budget for. I mean, think about it. We went from renting games at Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. Yep, I'm an OG. But we went from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video to $70 releases, $500 consoles, $20 skins, monthly subscriptions, battle passes, season passes, and limited digital items you don't even technically own. And with that, the gamer changed also. We have more women, more adults, more casual players, more creators, and more people who don't fit the old stereotype, but are shaping the future of the industry at the same time. So today we're asking, how did gaming get this expensive? What did we gain? What did we lose? And who is this new era of gaming really built for? Because it isn't about games anymore. This is about culture and what it's costing us. Let's get into it. If you grew up in the 90s or the early 2000s, you remember a game was just a game. You paid once, you owned it, that was it. No downloads, no updates, no internet connection required. If a game was broken, man, that game was just broke forever. But there was something honest about that. You got the full experience of a game on day one. No hidden fees, no locked content. The challenge wasn't, can I afford this? But it was more like, can I beat this? In a sense, gaming felt more like a toy, a hobby, a shared experience, not a financial relationship. But then technology exploded, and I mean big time. We went from regular basic games to online multiplayer, high-definition graphics, open worlds, live servers, voice acting, and motion capture. Games became bigger than movies, bigger than music, bigger than television. And with that growth became a corporate logic. The bigger the budget, the bigger the return. So prices changed, quietly though. 40 became 50, 50 became 60, and nobody really complained because the games looked amazing. Then came the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and suddenly, $70 was the new normal. Publishers said it was inflation, rising development costs, longer production cycles, and that's partly true. But here's the real shift. Games stopped being products and became platforms. You're not buying a game anymore, you're buying into an ecosystem, a digital mall, where the real money isn't in the box price anymore. The real price comes with everything that happens afterwards. Cosmetics, DLC, character packs, season passes, exclusive items, and even early access. The $70 price is just the cover charge. And for a lot of players, especially younger ones, that changes the entire experience. It's not, do I like this game anymore? It's, can I afford to stay relevant inside this game? Microtransactions changed gaming forever. At one point, it was optional. Just for a skin, just for an outfit, just for a little extra fun. But now entire game systems are built around microtransactions. Progression moves slow unless you pay. Certain customization is locked behind the purchase. Events are time limited, and content that you don't purchase right now disappears and it's gone forever. This ain't accidental. This is behavioral design. It's the same design and the same psychology that they use in social media, slot machines, and even shopping apps. If one thing gaming has learned how to monetize emotion, not just gameplay. And for some people, the cost isn't even financial. It's time, attention, and mental energy. Gaming went from an escape to an engagement economy. Quick break, but stay with me. This episode is brought to you by Pair of Thieves. Whether you're gaming for hours, traveling, or just living life, comfort matters. Pair of Thieves makes high-quality basics, underwear, socks, tees that actually feel good and hold up. No cheap fabrics, no scratchy seams, and no I can't wait to take this off energy. And right now, you can get 15% off your first order. Use code BCChristopherH368. That's BCChristopherH368 for 15% off your first order. Pair of Thieves, because when everything else keeps getting more expensive, comfort shouldn't be one of them. Now let's talk about the biggest shift in gaming right now. The player. Gaming isn't just a boys to men hobby anymore. Women are one of the fastest growing groups in gaming. I'm talking across mobile, console, PC, streaming, competitive esports. You name it, they are there. And they're not just casual players too. They create, they're developers, they're streamers, and they're reshaping how games are played now with more storytelling, community, collaborations, and one of my favorites, less obsession with dominance. And this ain't a trend, this is an evolution, and I'm here for it. One of the most important shifts in gaming right now is roleplay. Not just playing a character, but living one. Having a job, a reputation, a story, and a community. Roleplay showed people something powerful. It showed us that gaming isn't about escape anymore. It's about identity. My guy named Yung Cali created a FiveM server called Put Yourself On. That's Put Yourself On. He literally built a city using the GTA 5 blueprint, but not just the streets, but a system. Active police, active businesses, an active economy, and active culture. People aren't just logging in to win, they're logging in to live. So if you want to see what gaming looks like when it becomes culture, check out Put Yourself On. The server link will be in the description. So when we talk about gaming's price hike, we're not just talking money, we're talking access, inclusion, who gets to play, who gets priced out, and who builds the future. Gaming has never been more bigger, never more influential. But the real question isn't, is $70 too much? The real question is, what are we really paying for? Joy or habit? Community or dependency? Play or pleasure? I'll let you ponder on that. And with that being said, this has been The Cost of Culture, and I'm your host, Christopher Harrison. And please make sure to follow the IG page at The Real Cost of Culture. That's at The Real Cost of Culture, because the conversation doesn't stop when the episode ends, and neither does the cost. Peace.
Like, subscribe, and follow The Cost of Culture.